Team Portugal 0, Team Finland 50.
Yeah, I think Finland really turned that around from the start. Not the greatest start, Jammer going to the box, but kept it together to score quite a few points in that jam.
So we got number 2-4, that is Siula for Team Finland as we roll into this next jam. Oh, great work. Team Finland picking up your lead jammer.
Yeah, lovely little steppy jump over the apex there just to get through and get lead.
Yeah, and Team Finland just breaking apart that Portugal defense.
Yep, but Finland bringing the pack back to the rear. They've got their goat at the back, so it means the pack has to travel backwards, meaning probably going to get more scoring passes for their jammer. Very, very clever blocking there. Yeah,
I mean, Finland, very, very good team, tactically aware, and they'll be looking to use that for their benefit. And they're really looking quite good right now, just getting a nice recycle on Atomic Ant. Obviously, Atomic Ant was in the first jam, picked up the cut track, so they're back into the action. And Atomic Ant trying to break on through, but a nice takeoff again for the Team Finland blockers as Siula comes around for another 5-point pass.
Yep, Atomic Ant is not giving up. You can see there's quite a big size difference between them Finnish blockers and Atomic Ant, the Portugal jammer. But she isn't giving up easy. But does unfortunately pick up a cut track penalty, so she'll be back in the box now.
Yeah, and the thing is also is, as we're seeing Siula going around again, just coming up against the pivot of Portugal, just trying to come through. Jam runs to an end. Of course, it's 4 penalties and you're gone from this. Atomic Ant is already sitting on 2 penalties.
Yeah, because they're shortened 30-minute games. The clock keeps rolling, so only 4 penalties and you'll be fouled out from that game.
So before we roll into this next jam, big shout out to Sisu Mouthguards, the official mouthguard of the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup. I own 24 Sisu Mouthguards and I wear them when I go to the shops.
They're one for each of your teeth.
All right.
So we have 777, Sarah Gilbert, lining up for Finland to jam.
Yeah, a very, very big jammer for Team Finland. Great upper body strength. We've just seen just then, not really having to work an angle, just using that upper body just to come through the Portuguese defense.
She really did make that look easy.
Yeah, again, Portugal just trying to contain Gilbert. Gilbert not having to exude too much at this point. Just coming past the last line of defense. At this time, Atomic Ant is out of the box and trying to break through that Finnish defense.
I think she's looking for the star pass.
Gilbert taking Portugal blocker down to the floor. That's Titanium.
So we can see Gorilla J, the pivot for Team Portugal, travels back just to see if she wants that pass.
Atomic Ant now pushing forward, but Finland just swarming around Atomic Ant. Gilbert coming back through, picking up the 5 points. Atomic Ant still trying to work through. Finland down to 3 blockers on track at this time. Great takeoff by the pivot of Team Finland. That's 257. That's Liwa. Gilbert, so big, another 5-point pass from Sarah Gilbert. And now Atomic Ant right up front forward. And the star pass has been done. So Gorilla J with the star for Portugal. Sarah Gilbert sees that and shuts the jam down.
First time Portugal have actually made it out through the pack, so the crowd are pretty excited about that one. And our lovely Valkyria, who's sitting next to us, has just passed us a note to say Gilbert scored 66 out of 131 points versus Germany today.
Is that it? Is that all Gilbert scored? 66 points? My God!
Yeah, more than half, exactly. Amazing. So we have 1314, which is Picante, jamming for Team Portugal. Now I watched Portugal earlier. She is very strong.
And we have AM Katarina for Team Finland. And that is AM Katarina picking up the lead for Team Finland. And Team Finland, 2 blockers just out front now. Just trying to hold Picante. That's Nina Erres, last line of defense, 257, Liwa.
Yep, Picante manages to keep her toe stops within the boundaries, so is now on her scoring pass.
Slight bit of confusion. 2 blockers go to the penalty box. Finland jamming foot. They'd been called to the penalty box, but gets called to return back on track. So points are going to be picked up here by Portugal.
Yep. So that's going to be her first 4 points of this game.
Great spin from Picante getting out of the pack.
Yep, she's pretty happy about that. Big smile on her face when she comes around there.
And that slight bit of confusion worked against Team Finland then, losing the 2 blockers. The jammer thinking they'd actually received the penalty, so there was that melee going on. And that gave Picante the chance to get around, get them 4 points on the board. 62 plays 4, a 58-point differential with just 21 minutes and a little bit of change left to play.
Yep. So we now have Blood Runner, 3-1-4, lining up for Portugal.
And that is 156. That is Mia for Team Finland.
Blood Runner, I know, very strong for Team Portugal. I believe she skates for Porto, roller derby. And she does come through to... No. Unfortunately picks up a back box penalty. So she will spend 30 seconds in the box.
Yeah, leaving Mia out and about with the chance to just add to that Team Finland spread at this time. Oh, big hit from Mia, but the Portugal defense just stays strong. Mia goes to the inside, gets greeted with a couple of big hits. Oh, gets taken. Great work from the Portugal pivot.
Yeah, so we've got blockers in and out of the box the whole time. We have 3 from each team now on the track. Some offense coming in from Finland. Oh, a lovely little skip over the apex there from Mia. 5 in the sky, 5 points on that pass.
Yeah, at the moment looking at a 10-point jam. And just look at the way Team Finland is setting up here. They know they're going to go in for the offense. They were just waiting for that moment. This is well-drilled offense, defense right now from Team Finland. And they're not letting up on Portugal.
No. No, it's all about the differentials today. Depending on the points differentials, depends on who you play tomorrow and for the rest of the weekend. So every team wants to maximise their points differential. Ooh, and Blood Runner, a little bit hot back from the box on that, picks up a penalty, another 30 seconds in the box for Portugal.
Yeah, and as you can just see now, pivot against pivot just at the end of that jam. So, jam rolls to an end. Scores on the doors, Suffolk Punch.
Yep, so we have 81 to Finland, scoring 19 points in that jam, and 4 for Portugal.
Now, notice you might be watching at home and the scoreboard is frozen, so we'll try and keep you up to date as much as possible. But meanwhile, let me tell you about Double Fret Skates. Expert advice from experienced staff. Head over to doublefretskates.co.uk and have a look at some lovely stuff they've got on the old website.
They do have everything, literally everything to try on. And it looks like 3-1-4 is going to be fouling out or expelled.
So it looks like...
Okay, she has 4 penalties already.
So Picante is back in the penalty box. It looks like it's Blood Runner who's actually gone.
Yep, 3-1-4 Blood Runner. So my sources tell me she has 4 penalties already and has already fouled out of this game.
Unfortunately, it looks like we do have the first foul out of this game. So we're just waiting for clarification on that. So scores and doors at this point, 85, play over 4, 23-point jam picked up in the last jam. Power jam for Team Finland.
Yep, so we just had confirmation that 3-1-4 Blood Runner was actually expelled for leaping contact, not allowed in the rule set. So back to this jam. We have Team Finland jammer, Kujala picking up lead jam status.
Yeah, one thing Portugal are just trying to get together right now and trying to deal with Team Finland's quick offense-defense mode, which Finland are doing very well right now. Portugal will just be trying to settle down, especially after that expulsion. As Kuila is now coming around, waiting for the gaps, waiting for the offense, gets it. But Jojo meets up with the blocking partner. Now Portugal are in a free blocker wall. Just as I say it, they lose a titanium to the penalty box.
Yep, Portugal jammer trying to talk to her blockers, trying to get the offense she needs to get out.
Picante just being held at the back. Latkinen just holding strong. Not letting Picante move at this point. That free wall very much keeping Picante just at the back, coming out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Kuila is out and about, picking up the 5 points. Bit of a scrum coming out of turn 4. Kuila trying to find these gaps, working the inside.
Yeah, Portugal seem to have changed and gone a lot more offensive now to try and get their jammer out.
Yeah, Picante being recycled all the way back. Portugal losing a blocker to the penalty box. So the end of that jam, 19 points being picked up by Team Finland.
Yep, so that takes the Finland score to 104. Team Portugal still on 4 points. So up next for Finland, we have 777 Sarah Gilbert versus 351 Foxy for Team Portugal.
So Finland now settle down into their rate of play as we roll into this next jam. Gilbert pushing up hard out front, picking up lead jammer.
Yep, Foxy still fighting at the back, taking off the helmet cover.
Gilbert moving, shimmies, a nice drop of the shoulder coming out of turn 2. Star pass is active.
Yep, really nice star pass to Gorilla J there. Very multifunctional skater, Gorilla J. She pivots and blocks very effectively.
Looks like 2 points being picked up by Finland at the end of that pass.
Yep. So Finland scoring 7 in that jam, taking their score to 111 to Portugal 4.
So we have AM Kastren, number 5-6 for Team Finland.
Yep, with 9-0-0-0, Atomic Ant for Portugal.
So 4 plays over 111. We dance into the final 15 minutes. Lead being picked up by AM Kastren. Atomic Ant back out and about, trying to break through that Team Finland wall.
Yep, as the Finland jammer just kind of skips through for 5 points.
Looks like Sointu has picked up a penalty, so Team Finland lose 2 blockers to the box. So just 2 now dealing with Atomic Ant. Good work from the Team Finland pivot, getting the recycle. Meanwhile, AM Kastren pushing right up front and breaks through on the inside.
Yep, and it looks like Atomic Ant is free of the pack now. She is on a scoring pass.
AM Kastren just looking over the shoulder.
Ooh.
Jam called off, just not in time.
Yep, 3 points picked up there by Portugal, taking their score up to 7. Finland up to 125.
Yeah, 125 playing 7. 13 minutes left. And Team Finland playing Team Portugal here on the roll line track.
Yep, and lining up for Finland, we have Mia and we have Picante for Portugal.
Yep, settling down on that roller-con jam line.
Slight advantage for Finland here. Portugal have 1 blocker in the box.
At the moment, they're making it work very well. Picante being held right at the back as Mia comes out front, picking up your lead, Jammer.
Yep, Picante getting some lovely offense there from her team to be out of the pack. So she's now on a scoring pass.
Mia now being recycled back, getting back into play, sees the inside. Portugal wasn't able to cover it up as Picante just keeps getting taken back
Yep.
by Team Finland.
Yep, Mia coming through. That. Oh, she just stayed on the line there to pick up those 5 points. And that was a really hard hit by blocker 257 for Team Finland. Lura taking Picante off to the outside of the track.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mia get in some assistance from Nina Ruiz as Mia comes through on the outside, picking up the 5 points. Portugal going to assist, getting a star pass.
Yep, star pass to 25, Gorilla J, again taking that star pass.
Yeah, second time this game.
Yep. So 14 points picked up there by Finland, but 4 picked up by Portugal, taking Portugal's score to 11, Finland to 143.
Absolutely, and just give us a moment to talk about Cheese Balls Precision Skate Bearings, the original hand-prepared skate bearing available in-house at the Quad Shop booth or online if you enjoy the internet.
I love the internet.
It's all right.
Okay, so we have 20, 24, we have 3-5-1, so that is Foxy for Portugal.
And we have Kujala for Finland. Kujala picking up your lead, hunting down the points for Team Finland. As you said before, Sivak, the point differentials are huge.
Yep.
It does pay you up of who you're going to be playing tomorrow. So they're just going to keep on going, racking them points up. As you see Kujala there flying through. Great work, picking up the 5 points.
Yep, and Kujala picking up a perfect 10 out of 10 lead, so 100% lead for her. As we see Foxy at the back of the pack, being stopped by those Finnish blockers. Some excellent one-on-one blocking there by number 18, Elina Rukuranta.
Yeah, I think it's the first time out jamming as well for Team Portugal, Foxy. So Foxy being recycled back. Team Finland blocker gone for a sit down in the penalty box. Meanwhile, we have Kujala just being held now with some good defensive work from Team Portugal.
Yep.
Haven't seen this a whole lot, but right now we're seeing some very, very good work.
Yep, they were really locking down there until 39. So Maju Rinnan for Finland came into offense.
Yeah, and yet again, we're seeing that again, but at this point in time, it hasn't paid off. Just as I said, it pays off. And Kujala is able to break through and shuts the jam down.
Yep. So no pass there for Team Portugal. 15 points scored for Team Finland.
Yeah, 158 playing A11 with 9 minutes left to play here on the roll line track. And we're looking at 7-7-7. That's Sarah Gilbert lining up for Team Finland.
Yep, versus Atomic Ants 9000 for Team Portugal.
And jam is in play and away we go. Sarah Gilbert just bouncing off the 2 blockers of Team Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal with 2 blockers in the box, so advantage to Team Finland here.
Meanwhile, big recycle going on Atomic Ant. Sarah Gilbert coming through. And Finland just waiting for that approach from Atomic Ant.
Yep, as Sarah Gilbert comes through again, another 5-point pass for her.
So Team Portugal trying to go on the offense, but they're also realizing that Sarah Gilbert keeps coming around within like 10-11 seconds of breaking through.
Yeah.
So they're literally getting a few seconds to try and break Atomic Ant out. Then they've got to reform. And now Atomic Ant being taken all the way back to turn 4. So Portugal just having a bit of a tough time in this jam.
Yeah, it's that fine balance between offense and defense. Do you try and stop the points, or do you try and get your jammer out? Very tough decision on track to make.
It really is. And unfortunately at this point, it looks like Portugal lose their pivot to the penalty box. So 3 blockers down as Atomic Ant still got work to do, trying to break on through. But Sarah Gilbert coming back through again. Another 5-point pass. Big jam here from Sarah Gilbert.
Yep, but Atomic Ant is now out of the pack. So she is eligible to score some points. But Sarah Gilbert calls the jam before she reaches the engagement zone. So no points in that jam for Portugal. 25, massive jam there for Finland, to 183 points.
Yeah.
And that's equal to the highest scoring jam in the game. Oh, 30 points, another 5 added by the referee there just at the end. So Finland now on 188 points, Portugal on 11.
Yeah.
So we have Picante for Portugal.
Yeah, we're looking at AM Castren for Team Finland. AM Castren being held with a good brace free wall from Team Portugal.
Yep, and we now have a slightly blocker advantage to Team Portugal. So they sent one on the offense. See if they can try and get that jammer out.
Picante being taken back. We don't have a lead as yet.
No.
But now we do.
Now we do.
So AM Castren picking up lead. And Team Finland.
Oh, a beautiful hip flip there by Picante. Gets her out the front of the pack.
And Castren getting ready with a call off. Shuts the jam. Picks up 4 points. But that was good defense work from Team Portugal. Just able to hold AM Castren, who was looking at a good 40 seconds then. And the movement wasn't that great. It was only really looking into turn 1.
Yep.
So again, Portugal are kind of growing into this, but unfortunately it's a 30-minute game.
Yep.
You don't get that long to grow into these games before it's gone.
No. No, but bodes well for future games. So they'll be playing again tomorrow. So that looks better for them tomorrow. And Foxy for Team Portugal just picks up a cut on that initial pass. I think she believes she just put a toe stop on the inside. So she will spend 30 seconds in the box as we have lead jam go to Finland. Yeah,
that's Mia coming round, hunting down those points and just dancing past last line of defense. So another 5 on the board for Team Finland as the Finnish blockers yet again just break apart that Portugal wall.
Yep, they're really shielding the Portugal blockers from even touching their jammer.
Yeah, and again, you're just seeing, these are great set-piece work, so they work on in training. Every time they meet up, this is big work from Finland. And here you're seeing it all again. Big recycles going on, great communication, and it's something Portugal will be aspiring to be.
And some great roller derby work there. So 156 is going for a low block. So she will sit in the penalty box. So power jam to Team Portugal. Real opportunity for them here.
Yeah, they'll be seeing if they can get Foxy through. Foxy just trying to find some gaps. Now Portugal are going on the offense, trying to come on through.
Yep, and this is the first power jam for Team Portugal in their favour. So they'll be hoping for some points here. We have another star pass attempt to Gorilla J, but it was a fake attempt, so it fooled me for a few seconds. But Portugal knew what they were doing with that one.
Illegal re-entry from Mir, so power jam going back to Team Portugal, but it looks like Foxy's running into penalty trouble themselves, picking up the cut.
So we're going to start the next jam with both jammers in the box.
Absolutely, first time we've seen that in this game.
It is.
And we are looking at 3 minutes left, 180 seconds, if you will.
Your maths is really good today.
You wouldn't think I've been awake for like 18 hours or something. I haven't, I don't think.
But you're not sure.
Not sure. So it looks like we just got a brief time out here. Time to tell you about Revell Contact Wear. Revell is the leading tech performance equipment for women in contact sports. The Revelia, a bust and shoulders protection for women, was awarded at ISPO, the world's largest sports and innovation fair in the world. Did you know that, Suffolk?
I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. Start the revolution. The first brand for women in contact sports. Go to revellcontactwear.com. Hashtag make an impact.
Wow. I will actually have to have a look at them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And as someone who's seen your Excelsior blocking work, I think it would only enhance your game tenfold, if that is possible.
Not sure about that. But also we'd like to have a shout out to Kaya Skates, one of our sponsors. They're incredibly strong skates, incredibly lightweight. I know a lot of people who skate them. So Kaya Skates, they have some great products, so go check them out.
Yeah, go and check them out.
So we're back onto the jam. Foxy has come out of the box for Team Portugal.
Oh, Foxy nearly just got through on the inside. Great hip check from Team Finland blockers. Mia out the penalty box also. It's a dash to see who will break on through to the other side. Oh, Mia gets the whip, but gets held. Team Portugal doing some excellent defense. Just trying to reform. There goes Foxy. There goes your lead.
Yep, Mia just came out just behind her, managed to come through on one leg, balancing. But Foxy is your lead.
Great work. Mia coming through now, picking up 4 points. But Foxy sees the outside, now sees the middle. Mayurin is waiting, tries to hit, doesn't pay off. Foxy spinning, and breaking them through to the other side.
That was an incredible spin.
So points on the board for both jammers, Mia and Foxy, as we've got 50 seconds of this jam left to run.
Yep, Mia coming through. That is a Grand Slam, 5 points on that pass.
Yeah, we're still looking at Foxy just being held at the back with the defense from Team Finland forming up very well. Mia, meanwhile, coming through, another 5 points. So the period
Foxy
clock
with some more spin moves, makes it out. So that will be 4 points for Team Portugal.
And that's like up to now 19 points for Team Portugal. Big points.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the most points they've scored in a jam so far.
So Foxy just trying to work the hips, trying to get past. Great offense coming in from Team Portugal. Trying to stop Mia from coming through. The jam rolls to an end.
And we have our unofficial final score. 231 Team Finland, 19 Team Portugal.
Yep. 8 points picked up in that last pass by Foxy. And you was right, Suffolk. It was their biggest jam of the game so far. 25 points picked up by Mia. So Team Finland, barring a crazy math problem, take the win here on the roll line track.
Yeah, but I think Portugal can also take some stuff from this. You know, they looked stronger as they went through the game, really settled into it. So hopefully they'll get some really good game time.
Yeah, it's an experience as well, because Team Finland are a great team.
Yep.
They're very organised tactically, defensively. Obviously, they've got some brilliant jammers.
Yep, and Finland have won both their games today with very high scores. So it looks like they'll be going. They'll be going into some higher level games tomorrow with big differentials.
Yeah, Team Portugal, as you said, you know, they did start to grow into the game. It'll be a massive learning experience for them. You know, it wasn't the best of starts. We saw the expulsion. We saw a couple of them rack up some penalties, but they started to grow into a little bit. And Foxy, you know,
those spin moves she has.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Picante and Foxy, you know, started to look very, very good towards the end. Tough game out there today against a very, very good Finland side. Team Portugal will hopefully take some good heart from this and take the positives away and hopefully, come back again at the next game and go again.
Yep.
Because what else are you going to do?
You just have to keep going. Amazing experience for everybody involved.
Absolutely. So, from me, Roller Polar Bear.
And me, Suffolk Punch.
And also our Excelsior producer, Val Correa, who isn't allowed a mic at the minute. We thank you all for joining us here on Track Free. Many more games to come. You can check them all out on Roller Derby World Cup 2016. And if you want to hashtag us, it is RDWC 2018. Tell us what you think of the game so far, the players, the announcers, the referees, everything.